Thanks for joining me on my life on a hill. My name is Tracy. Please don't forget to subscribe. And also, please don't forget to hit that notification button so that you are the first to get my videos when I upload them. Today, I'm making bread pudding, Belizean style. And this is the bread pudding that I'll be making. My husband's birthday is today, and he wanted his favorite dessert, which is bread pudding. And so I'm Belizean, and this is the recipe that I'll be using today. I kind of did the recipe from two different sources, which is, of course, we're going to be using bread, condensed milk, evap, eggs, essence, which is lemon essence, and I'm going to grate some nutmeg. And I'm still deciding if I want to use the sugar. So get your bowl ready, and we're going to go ahead and break up 5 pieces of bread, sliced bread. I ended up using 2 more, but I decided to do that towards the end. If possible, just break it up with your hands. It helps it form together a lot faster. And I went ahead and put in 1 can of the evap. It calls for 2 cans, and it calls for 2 cans of condensed. So this is the condensed, which is 1 can. And then also add a little bit of water. So I'll use the water to wash out the remaining condensed milk. Now the recipe calls for 2 can of evap and 2 can of condensed milk. So like I said, I'm using my mom's recipe and my sister's recipe, and I decided to change it up a little bit only because just to fit the size that I wanted. So I'm just washing out the excess of the condensed milk so it doesn't go to waste, and add it in there. The reason it calls for sugar for my mom's recipe, but the reason why I didn't use it is because I didn't want it. The condensed milk to me was just way too much. I am not eating any of this because I can't eat any sweets. So my husband will be left with this whole dish by himself. Go ahead and crack your eggs separately and add them in. The reason why I crack them separately is because if any shell breaks in, that you can take it out before. And just go ahead and start breaking up your bread. And like I said, it's better if you could crumble it before you get to this process. It makes it just a lot easier when time for mixing. And again, this is his birthday, and he turned 46, and this is his favorite dessert. So I will go ahead and incorporate the eggs with the condensed evap, and then of course I'll put a little bit of the lemon essence, and this is from Belize. And so I just kind of eyeball everything because it's to taste, and I don't like the essence or the nutmeg taking over. So I'm just going to grate a little bit, and how I judge this, I let it sprinkle over the top of it, and that's enough. So yeah, I have the 2 books, and my mom's recipe called for 10 eggs, but I'm not making such a big size, and my sister's recipe called for 5 eggs, and I've always only used 5 with 6 bread, but in this case I ended up using more. It also calls for, like I said, the evap and the condensed, but I used the evap just enough to have a nice consistency, but the condensed milk I wasn't about to put too. I taste a little piece. I'm telling you, it was really sweet. So I'm glad I didn't add another condensed, and I'm glad I didn't add any sugar. So I decided to add 2 more bread. And this is where I say you should put in the bread. And most people grate the bread, but I don't really have time for that. So I do it like this. And I will be changing to a bigger, like a pot spoon, to help break it up. Hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my Life on a Hill, my channel. Again, this is the button you hit, subscribe button. It's big and red. You won't miss it. And also, don't forget to hit that notification button. That's so you're the first to see my videos when they pop up, okay? And also, I could give away stuff that way. So anyways, go ahead and incorporate everything together and start mixing it so that it's a nice consistency, that it's like, it comes almost like mushy. And what I do at some point is break the bread like this, or I mash it against the side, or I chop it up. So I add a little bit more condensed milk, so I kind of use 1.5, because I wanted to be, more liquidy. It was kind of like too much. I felt like too much condensed milk was in it to take. Just it wasn't liquidy. It was more stiff. So I just did that. So and what I love about bread pudding, you just can't go wrong with it. I mean, unless you really, really put like 20 eggs or something like that, you really can't go wrong with it. So, anyways, guys, how are you liking my channel? I just want to let you guys know that I started out my channel doing crafting. I did take a long break, almost 4 years. Why? Because it was costing a lot to do the crafting, and the um, it wasn't paying, and I had a lot of craft stuff storing around the house, and so I just finally got to the point where I got rid of everything. And yes, I got my license doing nails, and anyways, so I do nails, and I fell in love with ASMR. I love, love, love ASMR. I can't do eating because I will get hungry, and you guys know, if you watch my previous videos, I've complained about, watching my eating, try to eat healthier ways, healthier options. So yeah, so now I'm changing it to what I do in terms of ASMR. A lot of times I can't do the ASMR while you hear like today. I wish you would have heard the food cooking. Well, you couldn't hear it bake, but then you could hear the stirring and the noise, because ASMR has helped me a lot in terms of sleeping, and the soft spoken, and the tingly and stuff. And it's not for a lot of people, but I realized how much I loved it. And you know what I realized? I've loved this ever since. When I was in high school, my best friend used to always come over, and she used to we would take turns playing each other's hair and doing makeup, but I would go first. And I would get so relaxed and sleepy that I was too tired to do hers. And then in class, she would braid my hair and I would fall asleep. So I've always, and then my sister, we used to share beds. And by the way, my sister has a cookbook, and I will show you the recipes also in her book, and you could purchase the book in order to see it. And that's why I'm showing you what I'm doing, but the recipe is in her book. So please go order her book. She's the Bear Pantry Show. Go to her YouTube channel and buy her book. Thank you for that, by the way. Yeah, so my sister used to have to scratch my back so I could fall asleep. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you, add your raisins, okay? Add your raisins if you like them, and if you don't add them. My husband didn't want a lot. I kind of think I put a lot, but hey. And along with the sugar and the condensed milk, the raisin is sweet, and that's why I knew I didn't want to add sugar or more of the condensed milk, because I knew the raisins would be sweet. So yes, and so I knew I liked that a long time ago. So I fell in love with it, and it's such a common thing to watch at night. Don't forget to spray your dish butter. I had this. I sprayed it. It was easy to come out, and so it works for me. Whatever works for you is a spray. And go ahead and empty your mixture. You see the consistency of it? I still think I could have chop it up a little bit more, but it was fine. I mean, you'll see at the end what it looks like. And it was, oh my gosh, it was so good. I'm glad this is not a dessert that I would see and have to eat, because I would have eaten a lot of it. So anyways, you see the mixture, and now I will go ahead. So right here is my sister's book. I'm just showing you. I'm not zooming in because I want to give her that respect, even though she said I can't share the recipe, but there's so many good recipes in here. If you're Belizean growing up, or if you know Belizean people and love the food, her book is so easy to follow along and to the point. I'm just showing you a little, and this is my mom. She gave me the recipe. Anyways, guys, don't forget to preheat your oven at 350. Depends on your oven. Mine is in there baking. I think it baked for a little bit over 30 minutes, and it's done. And you could see the way to tell if it's done is a stick, something in the middle. I used a toothpick, which I will show you, and see how hot it is. And make sure that it's like a cake or a brownie. Just stick it in there, and you can see. So, and it's clean and ready to go. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and check out my other videos. I'll link them in this video so you can go see them. Please don't forget to subscribe, and take care, And I've decided to call my peeps the Sparkle Princesses and Prince. Let me know if you like that. My name is Queen of Sparkle. But anyways, but my YouTube channel is My Life on a Hill. How do you like that? Let me know. If you have another idea, let me know. But hit that notification button so you can see my next video coming up. Okay?